So there's been a lot of crypto scams going on, and I've talked about maybe 5 or 6 of them on the channel. This one is pretty much no different. It's bad, obviously. It's $3 million total, but it's got its normal characteristics. It's a basic rug pull, and Mudahar put out a video about it earlier today. We're going to take a look at his video and talk about the situation as a whole. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
You can actually allow it to send out little blurbs and little pings to everyone in the server telling you, hey guys, I just uploaded a video, let's watch! And of course, there's a bunch of other situations, and even a leveling system, an XP system. Never met one person that has actually used this to the ends of the earth. Like, who cares about leveling up on a Discord server, brother? Okay, touch grass! But of course, one of the interesting things about Me6 was they decided to jump into the NFT pile. Now, of course, if you know, back during NFT Mania a year ago, all right, everyone was working with NFTs. This wasn't something massively new. But of course, these guys decided to jump into it because why not, right? It's a great way to make a crap ton of money while giving absolutely nothing. Now, before we continue, we have to really look at Me6's...
So I'm personally not a huge Discord user. I used to use it a little bit when I tried to start up a podcast with my brother. That's a whole nother subject. That was a weird endeavor. I might start that up again just to give it a shot, but that's neither here nor there. But this whole thing is not very much appreciated by the community, and we'll get into that more a little bit later. But it's interesting to see, you know, how tools that should be completely useful are getting twisted into these, like, oh, it has to be monetized. And we see it in all facets of life because, you know, people just want to make a quick buck, and I'm not gonna, you know, demonize them for that. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. It's not the best economy. It's not the best, you know, world to be living in right now. So you gotta do what you gotta do. But at the same time, it's just weird that you know, there will be like 500 possible, you know, options, and if you don't pay for the premium version of Me6, you end up having to use only 3. That has nothing to really do with the entire scam, but it just shows a little bit of the sleaziness, I guess you could say, of this company.
Now, I'm going to show you just exactly how much money really ended up getting traded around. It's rather interesting and disgusting to look into. So for instance, if you ever actually look into how much money was traded, that Genesis pass had a volume of 232 Ethereum, where people were buying these passes, around 4,444 NFTs that would give you access to that Genesis pass and all the perks that came with it. You also had the Me6 avatars pre-reveal, all right? So basically 508 Ethereum being traded around, which again, if you ever want to get a quick idea of what these avatars looked like, whoa, look at that, boys. You got a safety cone on that dude's head. Oh man, that person's got a goofy hat on. That guy got an egg. Wow. Oh no, that person had a poo-poo.
I almost don't want to say it because I kind of feel like I'm beating on a dead horse at this point. But like, what is the appeal of like this type of thing? Why would you buy this like as a person? You're gonna sit there and go, yeah, I want you know, the poo-poo Me6 NFT. Like, what is that? It's almost like they market it at like people who think that they're smarter than everyone around them, and so they're like, oh yeah, if we get these types of people to buy them, they'll stick to it. And because they're so prideful and stuff, and they think that they're better than people, and you see it with some of these NFT bros, people will tell them, hey, this isn't a good idea, hey, there's things wrong with this. They're like, shut up, you don't know, you'll see when I'm rich off of all these monkeys I bought, and you're still working a 9 to 5, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I just can't believe that this is such a lucrative thing after all the mishaps. Can someone tell me something that's other than Bitcoin, something in this whole crypto NFT world that's managed to, you know, be profitable and be consistent? And even Bitcoin has been taking, you know, some hits. Obviously, it isn't like, you know, diving like Dogecoin did. but it's still not at all a stable or like secure thing to put your money in. But hey, I'm not a financial advisor, so maybe one day it'll become this huge thing, and I'll be like clipped into one of those videos where they're like, "Oh, see, everyone was wrong about crypto." But from where I'm sitting, it just looks like a dumb investment, and that's why I clown on these NFT things.
And if you want to look at what these features are, God forbid, let's look at them. So these are the crazy Web3 features. You've got NFT statistics. You can track statistics for up to 8 collections in your Discord server. So saving the 5 seconds it takes to open up your web browser and just look at the NFT on OpenSea or whatever page you're on, Rarible, yeah, they'll do it for you as part of this robust feature set. You've also got crypto statistics, up to 8 crypto tracks, up to 8 cryptocurrencies, and you can check their current value, market cap, 24-hour volume. Again, you could literally open up Google, right? You can go to websites and you could literally type in anything. You could type in like Buttcoin if you wanted. Which, yeah, Buttcoin right here. Damn, I want to track what's going on with this one. Wow, I could have done that very simply through my web browser, or I could have done it through some Discord bot.
Again, I want to show you this to just hammer home the point that I'm trying to make here, that this company is just, not only do they seem sleazy, which they're not going to sue me for saying that, at least I hope. I'm not accusing them of anything. But it's just so weird to see like a company like act like this, and obviously, like I said, this type of stuff is rampant, but for them to have these features that you have to sit there and pay money for, they have the whole Web3 thing that's like plugged into the Me6 thing, like it's a plug-in. Actually, it's not plugged in. I was just thinking plugs and plugs in, and I just got mixed up, but regardless, it's just so weird to see like them just blatantly do that. And you know, there's people out there who are spending money on it, thinking they're making like a sound business decision. Like, oh yeah, I'm doing the best for me. I'm doing the best for, you know, what I have to do on Discord. You know, if you're running like a professional Discord, there's probably like content creators who got this, you know, premium Me6 thing because they were like, yeah, this is probably the best for what I'm trying to accomplish. Let me just get this. It'll simplify things for me. The whole time they were getting scammed and they didn't even know it. But let's get into the actual genuine possible scam that's being alleged.
So why am I even talking about this? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it seems like we've come across what appears to be a very soft rug pull going around. Wow, an NFT crypto project failing? Wow, Muda, I'm shocked. Of course, and then in a few months, we've released 7 Web3 plugins ranging from statistics to gas tracker, which is also just a statistic, okay? What? These are all just statistics. The only arguable unique thing was gating. That's it. Demand for these plugins have dramatically decreased with the ongoing crypto winter, with Web3 communities going from 8% of the user base to less than 0.5, which is why we've decided to stop allocating dedicated resources to the Web3 initiative of Me6. So, hold on. You raise millions of dollars. You release crappy avatars, a set of crappy features, and then suddenly you're going to be like, well, guys, crypto is dead. The market isn't as bullish. We're not making crazy money. Let's just forget about this whole thing and back off. In practice, this means that we'll keep maintaining the Web3 plugins, yeah, because they don't take that much to maintain, let's be honest, but we will mostly pause development of all the new wacky plugins. Rest assured that we will reconsider this decision when the crypto market evolves over time.
So the main reason that this is such a big story is that there was a lot of money going into Me6 and Web3 by extension. And to see them sort of shut down like this whole our consumer base has shrunk from 8% to less than 0.5%. Well, still, you got a lot of money going into the Me6 thing, and regardless of those numbers, and some of it is, you know, just business. Like, if you're going into something and you just cannot, like, absolutely cannot continue doing a certain action or a certain, you know, business practice without losing a considerable amount of money, then I completely understand being like, okay, we understand that you, the fans, enjoy this, but at the same time, we have to make money. That's fine. That's respectable. And, I completely get that. But for you to have this much money going in and, have this such a lazy thing going on, for you to just be like, oh, well, no more PNGs, guys. No more easy features that you can find on your own. Now, I'm glad that they did this because it's going to lose them money in the long run because they're going to Streisand affect themselves. I doubt that Mudahar would have made a video like this. His video was at like 83K when I saw it. I'm sure it'll hit 100K plus, might even like hit 200K by before the end of the week. So with that type of exposure going to against a company, especially online companies, when you're like very like in the online space and you have a lot of online presence, word of mouth when it comes to your online presence, it's very, very vital. Which brings me to today's sponsor. Just kidding. But still, I just find it so odd that like this whole like people would do stuff like this. Like, this has to be a decision made by somebody who doesn't understand how like the online space works with these companies. Like, they're more focused on profit margins and the here and now, and they don't understand the whole overarching thing. And I'm not gonna act like I'm Jordan Belfort, all right, but even I can see that this is a dumb business decision. But hey, let me know what you think. Leave your thoughts, opinions on anything down in the comments below. I made a Battlefront video on my second channel that is out, and it's been out since Friday, so go check that out. I will have an Ant-Man video out on this Friday, and I hope that you all enjoy that, and I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really and truly appreciate it. Goodbye.